Govindaya namo namaha. Jai Shri Krishna. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Jaya Pataka Swaminiti Namine Namaha Acharya Padaya Nitai Kripai Pradayine Gaurakata Damadaya Nagara Gramatarine Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. I welcome all dear devotees on behalf of ISKCON Mangaluru Kulai Temple, and I welcome Ananya Mataji. You came at the right time, and I think for the past 2-3 days you are not able to attend, right? We are in the second chapter, Mataji, which describes Krishna has started giving knowledge. I mean, Krishna has started giving some boost. Krishna started motivating Arjuna to fight. So he gives lot many reasons. So we are in the 17th verse today. Okay, so today onwards, of course, 13th verse onwards, Hare Krishna. 13th verse onwards, he has started telling about the soul. We are not this body, we are the soul. And this soul, goes through the stages. Kaumaram, Yavanam, Jara, Tata, Deha, Antara, Praptim, Dhiras Tatrana Mukhyati. At the end of the time when the soul leaves the body, it will transmigrate into another body. So we are supposed to learn from 17th verse today. Okay. Till 16th verse, what did we see? Those who are the seers of the truth. What is the truth? I am not this body. This body is perishable. The soul is not perishable. I am the soul. So that is what non-existent and existent. Soul is eternal. It exists eternally. There was no time when soul was not there. There will be no time when soul will not be there. So the soul exists eternally. But at the same time, the material body is non-existence. Once this soul leaves the body and goes, the body becomes either a stool or a worm, or it becomes ashes, depending upon the what type of last right we get for our body. Okay, this is what we say. So one who understands this, he is the real seer. That means what? He sees himself as a soul, not as the body. Okay, who wants to read? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, go ahead.
Avinashito tadvidyena sarvam idam tatam vinashcham avyayasainyana kaschit kartum harhati. That which pervades the entire body you should know to be indestructible. No one is able to destroy that imperishable soul. Hare Krishna Mataji.
So soul is imperishable. What is the word here given? Avinashi. Avinashi means it does not have nasham. It is not destroyed. It cannot be destroyed. Then avyavasyasya. Okay, tatam avyavasyasya. It is indestructible. Nobody can. Imperishable and indestructible. These are the two characters it is given for the soul in this verse. Yes. Anybody else want to read? Ananya Mataji, are you in a position to read?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, read Mataji. Seema Sharma Mataji has joined us, I think, for the first time. Welcome, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, go ahead.
Yes, Mataji. Antavanta ine deha nitya sokta sharirinaha anashino prameyasya tasmadyudyasva bharata.
Hari Bol. Again, Anavisha. Previous verse we saw Avinashi. Here also it has come Anashino. So it is not destructible. Then Aprameyasya. What is the meaning of Aprameyasya? Aprameyasya means immeasurable. It cannot be measured. Then it is Nitya. Where is here in the first line? Nitya. Nitya means eternal. Okay. So previous verse it was given it is indestructible and it is what was that? Indestructible and one more imperishable. So here it is given indestructible and aprameyasya, immeasurable, Nitya. Nityo nityanam chetanas chetananam eko bahunam vidadati kaman. So that Supreme Personality of Godhead is the only Nityo nityanam. Even at the time of annihilation, he doesn't have, he exists. He is there all the time, he is eternal. So that is why he is the only Nityo Nityanam, Chetanas Chetananam. Chetana means what? Consciousness. So the consciousness is the only truth, it never perishes, it is never destroyed, okay? So this material body is indestructible, immeasurable and eternal. Remember all these words, they are very beautiful, right? Nitya. So we were in this verse now. And next one, who wants to read? Sushmita Mataji, do you want to read one verse? One only, we will all get 5 verses. Okay, I think Mataji is not. Yes, Mataji, go ahead.
Okay. Yeyen veti hantaram hantaram yesho na manyate hatam ubhoto na vijayanti naya hanti na hayanto.
Kanyate, na kanyate.
Hanyate.
Kanyate means again destroying. Slain, we say, no, the body is slain. Body is destroyed. So, but this is not destroyed. So, read the translation, Mataji.
Neither he who thinks the living entity, the slayer, nor he who thinks if slain is in the knowledge, for the self slays, not nor in slain, is slain.
So, yes, Haribol. So the slain cannot be, what is that? Self, the Atma, the soul can never be slain. Means it cannot be destroyed. So if someone wants to destroy it also, it cannot be destroyed. Why he is telling? Because Arjuna had compassion. No, oh Krishna, I will not fight with my kith and kin. He said. So that's why Krishna is saying, even if you want to slain anybody, the soul is not indestructible. You will only be able to slain the body, not the soul. Seema Mataji or Shweta Mataji, one verse do you want to read? Hare Krishna, Shweta Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, read Mataji, only verse number 20.
Yes. Nai Jan. Mataji, Hindi or English? Both.
Anything, whatever, both are correct, whichever one you want.
Okay, Mataji. Na jayate mritye va kadachi yatre bhutva bhavita va na bhayu ajo nit shavete purano na hayat hanyamane sharire.
Correct. Na hanyate hanyamane sharire.
Na jate mirate va kadachin nayam bhutava bhavita va na bhuya ajo nitya sastvo yam purano na hatyat hanyame saraye.
Haribol. Thank you, Mataji. Translation okay, also you read.
Okay, Mataji. For the soul there is neither birth nor death at any time. He has not come into being, does not come into being, and will not come into being. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, and primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain.
Haribol. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
So that is what. Na jayate mriyate. Mriyate means there is no end, there is no death, there is no birth. If somebody dies only, they will be born. No, they will not die only. The soul is eternal. This word is very, very important. Nitya. Nitya means eternal. So yesterday also we saw, when did the soul come into existence? It's a wrong question. Soul never was not existing. So soul always exists. That is what? Ever existing. Okay? And kanyate, slain. Na kanyate na kanyamane. It cannot be slain. Even sharire. Even if the body is slain, the soul is not slain. This is another beautiful and important word. Ajaga. Ajaga means unborn. Ajo nityaga shashvato ayam purano. Okay, so Ajaga Nityaga. There are so many verses in the name of Aja. Ajo Pisan Vyayatma, Ishwaram no Pisan, 4.4.6. Yes, 4.6. Ajo Nitya, Ajo Pisan Vyayatma. The Lord is not born. Because he is every time, all the time he is there. Then where from the question he is born? So the Lord is never born because he ever exists. He is always existing. Okay. And Purano, oldest. What is the meaning of Purano? Right from the beginning he is there. So he is the oldest. The soul is the oldest. And it is not, what do you call it? It is not slain. It cannot be slain. Okay. So these are the important characteristics. And this verse is a very important verse. We have to by heart this verse. Anybody else wants to read? Hare Krishna, Vanshidhar Prabhu, do you want to read one verse?
Mataji, I just have a doubt. Slain, Mataji, what you said? It is
destroyed, perished,
like
perish. It is ended. It is ended.
Like the annihilation you said, no?
Exactly, exactly. For the body, it is death. There is no death to soul because the soul is never born or it never dies. It is always existing eternally. Nityo Nityanam. Okay, Mataji? Hare Krishna. Yes, Vamshidhar Prabhu, do you want to read one verse?
Yes, Mataji. I am doing multitasking.
And do it. Prabhuji, Vyavasayatmika Buddhi. One focus, single focus. Yes, Prabhuji, 21 you read.
Take coffee, Mataji.
Oh, okay, yes. Then you read 22. By then, Nita Mataji,
Okay.
do you want to read 21? Hare Krishna. Are you there? Seema Mataji, are you in a position to read? You have taken copy, Vamshidhar Prabhu. Are you ready?
Yes, Mataji.
Read.
Mataji.
Read, you read 21. Yeah.
Ye daivinashinam nityam ya inam jayam avyayam katham sa purushas partha kam gathayati kam.
Haribol. Yes.
O Partha, how can a person who know that the soul is indestructible, eternal, unborn, and immutable, kill anyone or cause anyone to kill?
So, Hanyate we have learnt so many times in 3 verses. Hanyate means the end, slain, killed or to be killed. Okay. And Ajam, one more time, the Ajam word has come. Ajam, Avyayam, Ajam, unborn, Avyayam, indestructible, Nityam, eternal. So, last 3 verses, we have been again and again seeing these 3 characteristics for soul. Okay. One more word we saw, Avyayasaya. Here, one nice word we saw, no? This one. Avinashi Aprameyasya. Aprameyasya is also indestructible. Okay. Hare Krishna. So we will go to 17. We will go to the PPT and see, no? So today we have learned only the characteristics of soul. Yes? Okay. Hare Krishna. Oh, sorry. We are in the which verse? 17. Yes. 12, 14, 15. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, 17, right? This verse, this is the verse for today. Important verse once again. Avinashi tu tadvidhi. It is not this. That which pervades the entire body. This we saw yesterday. Anyway, Avinashi tu tadvidhi yena sarvamidam tatam vinasham avyavasya yasya na kaschit kartum arhati. That which pervades the entire body. Tell me, soul's size, you know. Who knows the size of the soul?
It is the if you cut the hair, the tip of the hair, 100 pieces.
2 times. So 1 by 100 multiply 1 by 100. So it is 1 by 10,000. It is 1 by 10,000 part of the tip of the hair. So how can we kill it? How can we catch it and destroy it? How can we slay it? Is it possible? No. And it is pervading in our whole body. Yes or no? Because of the soul, because the soul is in our heart, even if a small thorn pricks our feet, we come to know. If that soul is not there, even if somebody burns us, we don't come to know at all. Whole body is burnt, we don't come to know at all. So that soul is pervading the whole body. Anywhere anything happens, because of this consciousness, we come to know this. I mean, the senses tell us this is what is happening to you right now. So if the soul is not there, no question of knowing anything. So that small size of soul. So if you all read 2.17, that verse, beautifully there is one reference is given. Prabhupada has given a reference. Balagrastata bhagyasya. So that means bal. Bal means we know no, the hair. If the hair is cut into 1 by 100 piece. And again, shatada. Shata means 100. Shatada kalpitasya. One more time. Also one more time, we put it into 100 pieces. So first you cut into 100 pieces. Again, each piece you cut into 100 pieces. So Bhago Jivaga Sevini Shekha. So that is what the size of the this ever-existing Nitya, ever-existing soul. Okay. Also a very important point Srila Prabhupada has mentioned over there. This soul is the small spark of the spiritual spark. Spiritual spark we know, effulgent. Day before we saw no Davagni. This material world is like Davagni. Who lights this Davagni? Nobody. Automatically it comes, but only the rain can stop it. If the Davagni happens in the forest, the rain only can stop it. Is it not? So for the Davagni, nobody needs to put a matchbox and put it. A small spark, when 2 leaves in the breeze, rub each other. That is sufficient. Small spark. Same way, the soul, our Atma, Anu Atma, Vibhu Atma. Vibhu Atma is Paramatma, who is sitting in everybody's heart near the Anu Atma. Anu Atma is that fragmental part of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We call it as Anu Atma. So this is a minutest, smallest spark of that spiritual spark. Spiritual spark, we know it is again immeasurable, indestructible. It cannot be measured, we said, right? So that is the spark of the spiritual nature. Understood? So our consciousness, that is the soul, which is very, 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 very minute. That is a minimum part, a small spark of the Anu spark, Vibhu spark. Vibhu means big. Anu. And we that Siddhis, if you know, you will know this. Anima, Mahima, Lagima, like that, so many Siddhis are there, no? So in that, bigger than the biggest, smaller than the smallest, we say. Smaller than the smallest is our soul. Bigger than the biggest is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Like Hanuman. Hanuman, when he has to cross the ocean, he became the smallest of the smallest, and he became the biggest of the biggest. You all know, no? That Devata, that ocean. Devata told Hanuman, unless and until you enter into my mouth, you can't cross this ocean. Then Hanuman increased his size, increased it. She opened her mouth bigger, 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 bigger. Hanuman kept on increasing his size. She kept on opening her mouth so big. Then Hanuman thought, if she had taken a vow, that is what, the sages, saints quality. Hanuman thought, okay, if she had taken a vow, I should obey to her vow. So when her mouth was so big, Hanuman became the minutest. He entered inside and he came out also before she could close her mouth. And then Hanuman told, see, I already entered. You said once I enter your mouth, I can cross. Now can I? She understood. This person cannot be a normal person. Then she paid obeisances to Hanuman, knowing his strength. So Anu and Vibhu. Okay, Vibhu is very big. We can't measure. Abhyayasaya. Just now we saw no immeasurable. Okay, so 2.8, 2.8 what we saw? Antavanta ime deha nityastyokta sharirina. So this material body of the soul sits in a material body. And its material body is destructible. So the material body of the indestructible. What is the meaning of that? This material body belongs to whom? The soul. Soul is the owner. Right? Soul is the owner of the body. If the soul is not there, the body cannot function only. So what is the key? The soul is the key. So the material body of the indestructible. So of the indestructible, immeasurable, eternal, here refers to the soul. Okay. Entity is sure to come to an end. This material body is sure to come to an end. But this material body belongs to that one which does not have any end, which cannot be measured, which is eternal. Understood? This was a little complicated because of the proposition. You divide it, you'll be able to understand. The material body is sure to come to an end. But this material body belongs to that indestructible, immeasurable, and eternal. Okay? So, Arjuna, get up and fight. Arjuna, don't worry. You cannot kill even if the body is slain, the soul cannot hanyate hanyamane sharire. We read in the 20th verse, right? Even if the body is slain, the soul is not slain. Okay? So that is why, Arjuna, don't worry that you are killing all of them. They are not this body, they are the soul. Okay? And the 19th one. Neither he who thinks the living entity, the slayer. People think that you are killing. Don't think you are killing them. You can't kill. This body is not functional if the soul is not there. So who is the root cause? Your soul is the root cause. Because the soul is in your body, you are able to kill. So don't curse yourself that you are killing. Okay? So neither who thinks the living entity, the slayer, I am the killer, don't think. Nor he you think it slain is in knowledge. Oh, I am slaying the other person. That is also not possible. So a person who thinks that I am the killer or I am killing the other person, he is actually not in the real knowledge. Because both cannot be. The slayer, there is no slayer, there is no slain. Both are not existing. So who exists? The soul only exists. Everything happens because of the soul. So this body is perishable. Body can come to an end. Body is destructible. Whereas the soul which resides inside this body is Avyaya, Nitya, and Aja, unborn. Okay, this is a beautiful story. This is Kirat. Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva actually know what happened. Arjuna, when they were in exile, Arjuna went for hunting. So he saw one, what do you call that? Actually speaking, that is not wild boar. Lord Shiva came in the form of a wild boar. Lord Shiva wanted to check Arjun. So that because Krishna sent, I told you, Krishna sent all Panchabandavas in different sites, 5 direction. You all go and collect as many weapons as possible, bring it so that it will be useful during the war time. So similarly, Arjun also went to look for many ashras. So that time he saw one wild boar. He wanted to kill that wild boar. So he shot an arrow. At the same time, Shivaji wanted to check Arjuna's strength. So he also wanted to actually to take Panga with the Arjun, so that he will come to know about his that immeasurable strength of Arjun, and he can bestow him with one weapon. So he was disguising in a form of a tribe. Okay, Kirat. His name is Kirat. So Shivji came in the form of a tribe who is Kirat. He was hiding behind a tree and he shot an arrow at the same boar. So the boar died and fell down. So Arjuna came to own it. I mean to take it. So same time Shivji also came behind and said, tu, my man. They were fighting. Whose arrow first shot? To them only it will belong to. So both of them were fighting, and the fight was, so much exhausted. Finally, both started fighting like this, how they are fighting. But Arjuna understood. If a person is fighting like this, he cannot be a normal person. So he immediately surrendered. Then Shivaji showed his real form. He said, yes, I wanted to check your strength, that is why. And he gave that Pashupatastra. So Shivaji gave him, and which was useful during the time of Mahabharata war. Okay. So remember, what we are seeing here is nobody, no Atma, no soul can be. That is known as the self. The soul is known as the real I. We are this body, this hand is not the I. Hand is my. Okay. So the soul is the real I. Okay. This was again a very beautiful verse. Jayate mriyate va kadachin. Neither it is born nor it is dead. Janmadasya jaya jayate. Okay. So that means born. Mriyate, no end. Va kadachin, never. Nayam bhutva, there is one nayam that is hiding. Nayam bhutva bhavitavana bhuyaha ajo nityaga shashvato ayam purano na khanyate khanyamane sharire. Okay, so I am nayam bhutva bhavitavana bhuyaha. I am in the living entities. Because I am there, the body becomes a living entity. If I am not there, this will remain only body. They don't become living entities. So I enter every body, then the body becomes a living entity. Ajo nityaga shashvato, I am Purano. I am the oldest because there was no time when I was not there. Nitya, eternal, ajo. I am unborn. Na khanyate khanyamane sharire. Neither a person who thinks he is the body, he can slay me, nor I can be slain by anybody. Okay, so the body, it's a beautiful verses, beautiful phrases will come now, you see. For the soul, there is neither birth nor death at any time. Tell me one word for this. Hare Krishna, who is going to tell me one word? Replace it with one. Mataji, think.
Avinashin.
Neither. Okay. Avinashi is slain. The soul, there is neither birth nor death.
Na hanyate hanyamane sharire.
Na hanyate.
That nobody can slain it. Jayate mriyate. Jayate mriyate. There is no death, there is no birth. First one, jayate, na jayate mriyate. Okay. Then next, he has not come into being, does not come into being, and will not come into being. That means he will ever exist. So this is Nitya. Okay. Then the third one, he is unborn, Ajaha, eternal, again Nityaha, ever existing, Shashvataha, Premivial Puranaha. Okay. Primordial Purana, ever existing, Shashwatam, eternal, Nityam, unborn, Aja. Okay, these are all the characteristics of soul. This is Nahanyate Nahanyamane. He is never slain when the body is slain. Nahanyate Nahanyamane, Sharire, body. Okay, so this word is very beautiful, by hearted. This and 22 you by heart, they are very good. Okay, how can a person who knows that the soul is indestructible, eternal, unborn, immutable? Immutable is Avyavasaya. Indestructible, Hare Krishna, Avinashi. Eternal, Nitya. Aja, unborn. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All are same. Same thing is coming again and again. Okay. So nobody can neither kill the soul nor anyone has a capacity to kill the soul. That means a person who is going to kill also you cannot do it because the soul has to do. Okay. That is also not possible. Means what we have to understand is, if I am killing somebody, I should not say I killed. This I is the body. So we should say the myself. Self is the soul. Okay, Hare Krishna. So Krishna is giving so beautiful lessons to Arjuna about the soul because these are the answers for compassion. Arjuna told, no, oh Krishna, how can I kill my forefathers? How can I kill my grandfathers, Shashura, Matula, Shwashan, the father-in-laws, Pautran, Putran, children and grandchildren, Shashuvaha, Shashuras, that is father-in-laws. So how can I kill all of them? He said, right? That is why Krishna is saying, who are you to kill them? Neither you can kill them, nor they can be killed. The real I is the soul, and the real they also are the soul. So this is again a very, very nice verse. Vansanchi jirnani yata vigaya navani grignati naropparani tata sharirani vigaya jirnan anyani sanyati navani dehi. As a person puts new garments, giving up old ones, the soul similarly gives up the old dress and wears the new one. Vansansi jirnani. Okay. Actually, Anoraniyam Anushasmaratsiyat. What is that verse? 11th chapter it is. Okay, this we can see. Anor Aniyam Mahato Mahiyan. Anor means smallest of the smallest. Mahato Mahiyan, biggest of the biggest. We saw no Anu Atma and Vibhu Atma. So Vibhu Atma is the Mahaton Mahiyan. Anu Atma is the what is that? Anor Aniyan. Anor means very small. Anor Aniyam Anusmaradyet. The verse comes in the 11th chapter. So there it is said, this soul is the tiniest of ever existing things. And the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the, what to say, immeasurable. We can't say, largest, biggest, heaviest, nothing we can say. We cannot even compare it. Okay. So the soul, when it leaves this body, it is equal to when the dress becomes very torn, you can't wear it anymore. So that dress, the soul, when it has to leave this body, it says, oh, this dress is so much torn, I can't wear it. I will wear a new dress. So it wears a new dress. The new dress is another anything. It can be Stavara Jangamam. 84 lakhs are there. It can take a plant yoni also. It can take a fish yoni also. It can take any yoni. Okay, out of 84 lakhs, it can take any dress. Pig, ant, lion. Depends on the Antakale Chamami, Vesmaran Muktwa Kalevaram. What we were desiring at the time of soul leaving this body. Yam yam yapi smaranabhavam tejatante kalevaram. Whatever we remember during the time of death, that only we are going to become. Okay, that is why whole life is preparation. Death is the only examination. So if you want to write the death examination, you should know all the answers. When will that death come? We don't know. Yesterday we saw Ayurgarati Vaipum San Mudyamannam Astitaha. So in front of me, the death may be standing. I don't know when the death is going to come. So that is why all the time, if we remember Krishna, whenever death comes, we don't mind. Anytime let it come, because we are always remembering Krishna. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, who's that? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Satatam Smaratavya Vishnu, Satatam Smaratavya Vishnur, Vismaratavya na jatu chit. Satatam Smaratavya Vishnur. All the time, continuously. 24/7 multiply 365. Smaratavya, Satatam Vishnur. Continuously remember Vishnu. Vismaratavya, forgettingful. Na jatu chit. Never ever forget. So this is what Srila Prabhupada, in every lecture he has said this. What has he said? Do anyone of you know what Srila Prabhupada has said? This phrase he has said in all the lectures. Nobody? Always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. This is his favorite dialogue. A very favorite phrase. Without saying this, he will not complete any speech. So, always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna, remember. Satatam smaratavya Vishnur vismaratavyana jatu chit. So why? Because I like Ajamil. Ajamil all the time was calling, Narayana, come here. Narayana, eat. Narayana, don't go there. Narayana, sit here. Narayana, sleep. Narayana, get up. He was all the time chanting Narayana. And Lord gave him a second chance. Because he called Narayana when the Yamadutas were coming. He got so afraid. Though the child was so small, he thought he is going to think. Actually, it doesn't mean that we also, at the time, Mataji, Kavo Piva, Ash Karo, at the end we will see, we will also call Narayana. No. His call was unique. I'll tell. See, Gajendra called. How did he get? Ante Narayana Smriti. No, sorry. Ante Narayana Smriti is a very important phrase. Remember, Ante Narayana Smriti only will take us. What did he say? Narayana Akila Guru Bhagavan Namaste. Gajendra told. He shouted, Narayana Akila Guru. He was shouting for 1000 years. He was fighting. But the last cry, when he cried, Narayana, Akila Guru, Bhagavan Namaste, Lord was having his meals. He left everything. He didn't wait for the Garuda also. He traveled by his own. Garuda was coming behind. Lord, my dear Lord, wait. Okay, Narayan, he sat also. He said, oh, you are not going very fast. Come behind me. He ran like that. Similarly, one more person cried for him, shouted. He came immediately. Who is that? Hare Krishna. Hare Bol.
Gajendra.
Who?
Gajendra,
yes. One more person.
Ajamal.
Ajamil Narayana, that I said. Out of these two, Ajamil and Gajendra, I said, out of these all.
Draupadi.
Hare Bol. Hare Krishna. Draupadi. Oh, Akila Guru, Dwarakavasi, she shouted. Immediately, that cry, Ahaituki apratihata. They did not expect that time anything. They only thought, anyway, let me remember him, that's all. They did not say, you come and save me and all. No, they are remembering. That is the cry we have to. That means with full confidence. Sarvadharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Raja. They surrendered unto his lotus feet and they called. The Lord came, right? So, what I'm trying to say is that Narayana, what Ajamila called, it is a unique call. Okay, so we should not think, okay, at the time we will remember and we will do. Not at all possible. If we prepare now only, we will remember the answer at the time of exam. If we don't prepare, we can't remember. So that is why Ante Narayana Smriti. Remember this very well. Very, very important. Okay. This again characteristics of soul, you see, very beautiful verse. Nainam chintanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, na chainam kledayanta apo, na shoshayati na marutaha. This we have learnt in the first level also. Right? The soul can never be cut into pieces by any weapon. Shastrani. It cannot be cut into pieces. Then, nainam dahati pavakaha. Pavaka means fire. Dahati, dahana means burn. Fire cannot burn it. Na chainam kleda yanta apo. Apo means what? Water. So, the water cannot destroy it. Similarly, nor withered by the wind. Wind cannot moisten it. Wind cannot. Because, see, we know the big rocks, after few years, you see, there will be no rock at all. Because of weathering, all would have become small pebbles there. Is it not? The river brings big rocks, no? When they have that strength to throw the small rocks also. They bring. That is why there are so many pebbles in the riverbeds. Riverbeds, when we go, we see small pebbles, beautiful pebbles. No, how did they come? These rivers brought small rocks from the mountain and eroded. They became a small pebble. So the river takes it along with it. So similarly, this soul cannot be carried by even how much ever flood comes or whatever the tsunami comes. Nothing. Nobody can destroy this. This is a beautiful slide. Achetyo. Achedyo. Chedna means what? Ched. Whole. Right? Achedya. Unbreakable. Aham. Adahyo. That means we can't, like sugar and salt, we can't put and mix it. Adahyo aham. Akledyo. Just now, Acharya. Naklede yenta apo. In the previous verse you saw, you remember? Naklede yenta apo. So there is a water cannot moisten this, or the, what do you call that? Burn. Fire cannot burn it. Okay? Klede shoshya. Shoshya means drying up. Akledya means burning. Akledya cannot be burnt. Ashochya, it cannot be dried up. Okay? Nitya. Nitya means everlasting, no end to it. Sarvagataha. Sarvagata. Sarva, present everywhere. And Stanur. Stanur means what? It is in one place. Stanam. Stanam upaiti chaham. One place. So it does not change from, position. See, the body goes through all 6 stages. Right? We have seen already 6 stages. Number 1, it is conceived, born. It exists for some time like that only. Then it produces parts. That is, it is, what do you call that? Dwindles. And then it reproduces. Finally, it vanishes in the oblivion. These changes are gone through by the body. The soul does not go through any change. So, unchangeable. Achalo, immovable. Chalna means walk. Achalam, immovable. Sanatana, again eternal. Right? So, all these things are characteristics. Achedya, adahya, akledya, ashoshya, nitya, sarvagataha, stanur, achala. Okay, these are the characteristics of. So it is better we learn these characteristics. This verse only we will by heart. If you start achedyoyam, adahyoyam, akledyo, shoshayevacha, it may be difficult. Okay, so you learn the characteristics, you can easily learn the verse also. Again, you see, avyakta, avyakta cheta. Yes, here. Avyakta. Avyakta means what? We can't see it. Invisible. Achintya. Achintya. That Arjuna's name is, it's Achyuta. Right? Infallible, we say. But Achintya means inconceivable. We cannot understand his potency. He is Samna Dve Sweda Nirastakokam Satyam Param Dhimagi. He is lying down in the Karan ocean. Lying down there, he creates bewilderment in Brahma's heart. Brahma Adi, Brahmadasya, sorry, Janmadasya, what is that? Janmadasya etanvaya, Titaratas. Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaye Mukhyanti Yaha Surayaha. In Sura's mind, in Devata's mind, he creates this bewilderment. So they get bewildered, like Indra. Indra keeps getting bewildering many a times, right? He keeps getting, because he's an envious person. That is why. That's why envy nahi chalega bhakti mein. Envy will, because of envy only we fell down. Prabhuji was asking that day, no? We were envious of the Lord. We saw the Lord and he is so beautiful. And slightest willpower, that is, what do you call that? Free will. The Lord has given free will, no? The slightest free will thought. How beautiful this Lord is. That is okay. We can praise. What am I? Or why I am not? Why I am not getting? That's it. So again, Prabhuji that day told, how they can think like that? Indra thinks, you know, how can Prithu Maharaj conduct that, what is that, 100th Ashwamedha Yajna? There is a title given, no? Whoever performs 100th Ashwamedha Yajna, they get one name. Shatakritu. Shata means 100. Shatakritu, one who does 100 Ashwamedha Yajna is known as Shatakritu. So here, Arjuna is known as Shatakritu. Prithu Maharaj, 99, he finished 100th, he was doing, he was about to give the Purnahuti for the 100th. He came, no? That, who is that? Indra came and took the Ashwamedha Yajna. So, Indra can be envy, what are we? Okay. inconceivable, immutable. Immutable is Achyuta tasmad evam vividevam nanuchochitum. Nanuchochitum arhasi. We can't think about the characteristics of the soul. Avyakta, invisible, achintya, inconceivable, avikara, immutable. Okay? So the avikara. Vikara means what? Keep on changing. So avikara, not changeable. Okay? Hare Krishna. Soul is not changeable. The body goes through these changes. Remember, 6 types of changes. Okay? Hare Krishna. Again, all the characteristics are put to here. Unbreakable, insoluble, neither burnt nor dried, present everywhere. Nitya, immovable, ashokya, eternally the same. That means nityo nitya, invisible, achintya, achintya, inconceivable is achintya. Invisible is just now we saw. What did we see invisible? Avyaya, immutable. Okay? Avyakta. Avyakta means invisible. Vyakta means what? We can directly see. Vyakta, avyakta. Invisible. Hare Krishna. Okay? So this is, which verse number is not put? 26. Verse number 2. Anybody having any doubt? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Anybody having doubt?
Hare
Till?
Krishna.
Yes,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna, Mataji.
Yeah.
Mataji in 22.22. So Lord
Vachansi
is saying,
Jirnani.
Avashanshi Jirnansi. So it is just like a new clothes. Then what happens to
No,
our
it is soul is not new cloth. As it's
no,
soul
will pass us into new garment.
Yeah.
Right, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
It is about rebirth.
Yes, exactly. The soul leaving
Mataji,
one body and entering into another body.
Yes. So Mataji, here, body and soul we are speaking. Then what about our Jivatma, individual with whom we are interacting day by day? What will happen to that, Mataji?
Paramatma, that is. You are talking about the Paramatma.
Yes.
Both Paramatma and Jivatma, both will leave this body. Paramatma never leaves the Jivatma. He is the only one Shashwata accompanist. Nobody else. That is why we say all these our biological parents and all for this birth. We don't know about the next birth, who will be our parents. We don't know who were our parents in the previous birth. Paramatma will never leave. Okay, one more thing I will tell. Actually, Mataji, this body is divided into 3 types, right? One is the external body. External body is Tulu Sharir, which has got all the 20 elements. Okay? What are they? 4, 5 are 20. Panchamahabhuta, Karmendriya, Jnanendriya, sense objects all put together. Okay? That is the Stula Sharir. Then comes the Sukshma Sharir. Sukshma Sharir is Man, Buddhi, Ahankar. And the 24th element is the Prakriti. 25th is the soul. 26th is the Paramatma. So these two, what two? 21, 22, 23, Man, Buddhi, Ahankar. It will accompany the soul. And Paramatma will accompany these elements. Okay, Mataji? So Paramatma never leaves us and goes. He is always there with us. Whichever body this soul takes according to the last desire, because the soul is taking the Manbuddhi Ahankar. Manbuddhi Ahankar knew very, very well what was their last desire. So the soul is now in touch with the Manbuddhi Ahankar. So the Lord will give exactly that yoni. How will he give? He knows, okay, this soul is roaming around. His Lord's energy, we should not underestimate. He knows everything. He said, this soul wanted this body. So he'll be waiting. When that body comes, he will see the Mahatattva. He will see the Maya Devi. Okay. And he will just give a glance. This body is meant for this soul. He will not talk. He will not say anything, nothing. He shows it. And the Maya Devi gives the suitable body to that soul. So when the soul enters into that body, the soul along with the manbuddhi ahankar only it will go. That is why sometimes the impressions are there. Now we know when somebody Gupta, they say, she remembered all your past. She told everybody to take her to a village. She took them, she showed the path. She had never gone there. She's very young. She showed the same house. She told, he was my father-in-law, his name is this. All those things she said because the impressions. The manbuddhi ahankar has gone strong impression. Did I answer your question, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. It is just like a treasure hunting, Mataji.
Yeah, exactly. It is like that only. But unfortunately, it's actually not unfortunate. It is good we forget. If we don't forget, what will happen? Last birth, if I was a eagle, I will be, and I'm telling, those who have a very sharp eye and finding fault, small, minute things, they say, no, in the previous birth, you might have been an eagle. And there are so many people, I know, but I have forgotten all those things after coming to ISKCON. Yeah, there are people who find out from the date of birth and the face and the name, and they will tell you to speak for 2 minutes, and they will find out what is your birth nature, what you have got. It's nothing but the soul's nature only. But they do something, and vasana, we call it. I have told you many times. The soul has the vasanas. It is impressions, but the scriptures tell us the swabhava and shastra. Swabhava is our own impression, and shastras give us the right way of conducting ourselves. So the whole life is swabhava pulls us down and shastras pulls us up. So this tug of war is going on. As Mataji said, it's all treasure hunt. So in the tug of war, what we are going to do, the willpower decides. More than everything, Shraddha. If you have that Shraddha that the Lord is there, He will take care of everything. He will take care. Okay? Hare Krishna. Anybody else having any doubt? So today we only learnt about souls. Hare Krishna. Nobody? Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow, I want many of you to participate in chanting, as well as I want you to, this one, Mangalacharan. Okay. See, today Ananya Mataji, just like that, she came, she saw, she didn't prepare and she. Mataji, attendance have you posted, na? Okay. Hare Krishna, Hari Bol. Yes. Mataji has posted the attendance link, please. Please mark your attendance. Hari Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Yes. Okay. So I want all of you to come and read the Mangalacharan. Hare